Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into our Faithful Cartographer Stalker series. I hope everyone's doing well. Hope you all had a great set of holidays. I guess it sounds a little silly for me to probably say that right now, but the time that I'm recording this, it is just shortly after the holidays. So I hope everyone had some enjoyable last couple of weeks, and I hope everyone's doing well. So I guess let me run inside really quick before we kind of take off for the episode. I want to, just quickly review where we're at on everything and what we've kind of got left to do in the region. So let's run inside really quick. Okay, this way we're not standing out in the cold, looking at our progress so far. So I know we probably did this at the end of the last episode, but of course I'd just like to kind of keep track of it. We've got 7 more locations here in Coastal Highway that we need to get mapped, and they're kind of in groups. So kind of one half of these 7 locations is on one side of Coastal Highway, and the other half is back on the other side. So we're going to kind of try and knock them off in halves. So like Jackrabbit Island and Rockfall are fairly close to each other. Two Ravine and Train Unloading are kind of close to each other, and those are 4 that are kind of all on this somewhat same side of Coastal Highway. Waterfront Cottages, 2 Crumbling Highway, and Commuter's Lament are kind of all on the opposite side. So we're going to try and hit that first 4 first thing here, and then we'll make our trip across Coastal Highway to get those last 4, and then probably out to Crumbling Highway. I think that makes the most sense next time, or for the next region. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump out and see what we can get into. And as usual, guys, I appreciate y'all being here. I hope you are enjoying the series so far. I've seen quite a lot of new usernames and comments and things like that on the series. So looks like some of you folks are enjoying the Faithful Cartographer journey. So just yeah, thanks for being here. If this is your first episode here on the channel, and you really enjoy the Long Dark or are interested in Long Dark content, I just invite you to go ahead and subscribe. And you can actually do that here from the video in the lower right hand corner of your screen. There'll be a little icon. Just give that guy a click and that'll get you subscribed and signed up to the channel. And of course I appreciate when you guys do decide to do that as well. So yeah, I guess I don't know that I really necessarily need the cattails. They're just like right on the path here for us, so might as well go ahead and grab them. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think Crumbling Highway probably makes sense to go to next, and then on to gosh, I'm stuck in a really weird spot. On to Desolation Point, since that's kind of alright, I always get this confused on what's on the other side of Crumbling Highway. It is Desolation Point, if I'm not mistaken. And so I think it makes sense to go there next, just because it's a dead end. So like that way we don't have to leave Coastal Highway here and go out into like, I don't know, Pleasant Valley and spend time there, and then have to come back through Coastal Highway and then on to Crumbling Highway and Desolation Point. So that's kind of my logic on what we're going to do next. Hopefully we'll get the rest of Coastal Highway mapped in this episode, but there's always things that could unfortunately stop us from doing that. So we'll see what happens, but I think we'll get through it. And so the first couple locations I know are like right at the top of this hill. So what am I trying to say? The exit to Ravine, and then the train unloading. I think train unloading, is that up here? I think it is. I think it's basically at this short little railway section. Right over there. I think that's the train unloading area, but I could be wrong. I know these regions fairly well, but not perfectly. So let's get over here and do this. I'm going to get to that point where it's, this is probably fine. Let's just do it here. So go ahead and do that. Alright, so that should be, yep, to Ravine. And then I'm going to go down to the other side of these tracks up here, because I do believe that is where train unloading is. I think the other spot that I was kind of confusing it with is the log store, which is down at the bottom of the hill, basically. And so we'll have 2 locations knocked off here pretty much right at the beginning of the episode, which is it's like a land speed record for us so far in the series. And then we'll be able to head down to like Jackrabbit and Rock Falls, the last 2 on this side, and then we'll pretty much be done with Coastal Highway because the last little handful are basically on the way out. So we'll probably go do Jackrabbit and Rockfall, head back to the garage, kind of gather whatever we want to take from the garage. And yeah, we are overweight, so we'll have to leave some things behind probably there, but then we'll head from the garage. Maybe we'll sleep there tonight, or actually it may take us more than a day to get over to like Jackrabbit and then back to the garage. But we'll kind of do our inventory control
God,
stuff
I need anything right about now.
back at the garage, and then we'll set sail for Crumbling Highway. Crumbling Highway obviously is pretty small. It's just one of those like transition regions, so it won't take us very long at all to map. We might even be able to get through that in this episode. I don't know. We'll see what kind of time we make. All right, so here it is.
My fingers feel numb.
All right, got it. So we can pretty much just turn and head down the hill. I don't think there's, yeah, that's blocked up there. Ooh, get that trailer though. So this gives us a spot to warm up as well. Okay.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
I really don't need this stuff at this point. You know? Like, you leave it. Do we have one of those yet? We don't have one of those yet. So we'll go ahead and do that. I like the looks of the scarf more, but and I'm going to butcher how to say this. Let me look at the balaclava. I got that right.
I think I can use this.
Looks better, or is warmer. Flare, I'm going to leave it. I know some of you guys have pointed out that I'm leaving flares behind, but honestly, I just don't use them very much, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. Flashlight, I probably will never use either, but we'll take it. Ooh,
This will come in handy.
Not going to take the wood. And I think that's everything in here. So I'm going to pass a little bit of time just to warm up. Let's see, we need to eat something. Do we have well-fed? I don't know. It's been a while since I've played in here. Yeah, we do. So we do want to keep eating to keep that. Okay, yeah, let's head out of here and head down the hill. Okay. So we started with 7. We now have 5 left, and then 2 of those are ones we kind of have to make a special trip for, and then the last 3 will be on our way out of the region. So we are just about done here, guys. Let's see. So what do you guys think of the series so far? I'm enjoying it. It's kind of a nice change of pace from the Interloper series. I do need to get back into some challenges. I know we most recently did Hopeless Rescue, which was honestly a pretty quick one. So I need to get another one started. I haven't really decided what to do next. I need to sit down and look what we've got left, and then kind of make that decision on which one we're going to do. Follow up with, I guess, so to speak. So I'm not exactly sure where this road takes us, but we are no longer cold, so that's good. And I talk about the change of pace from Interloper. That's one of the things, obviously, that I'll never have happen in Interloper, is I will never be warm when I'm outside. So kind of nice to have a little bit of the pressure turned down, even if it's only just a little.
Anything right about now.
So let's look out down the hill. Where are we exactly? Oh, you know what I did? I did not mark that trailer door. honestly. Oh gosh. I thought I was gonna get away from him. I got like absolutely no warning there. Oh, man.
Alright, gotta get some help.
Yeah, we need to bandage ourselves up here. Blood loss. Oh, we have 2 blood loss. That's all of our bandages, so we're gonna have to make bandages. Oh man, we got like absolutely no warning on that. Do I have pain? I do have infection risk, and ooh, how did we let this happen? Because it's me, that's how. So we're gonna have to find some old man's beard. We're gonna have to find quite a bit of it. That's why he got us. That gut. The guts are fairly stinky. I'm just gonna leave it, guys. It's probably 1 rabbit's worth, and it's worth not having that happen again. He took a pretty good chunk out of us too. Oh, come on. Where are you at? Oh, he's going for my decoy. It wasn't really a decoy, but he's going for the gut that I left, so that's nice. Yeah, like, sometimes I get a little eager, you know, to get on here and get an episode started and recording and everything, and I don't think about, you know, that I'm carrying that gut around with us. That was kind of just a careless mistake, honestly. But what's done is done. We need to find some help. Probably gonna hurt myself on here. Need some old man's beard. I don't think we're gonna find enough out of jackrabbit. Yeah, I guess we'll just sprain our wrists. I'm sure we have some disinfectant at the garage. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that that's jackrabbit and not missing tops. I guess we go forward and hope that we find enough old man's beard. How bad are we? We're not like 50%, not good. Rockfall should be right over there somewhere. So we'll do jackrabbit here and try to get ourselves right, and then head over there. Yeah, I'm just still frustrated by that. He just like stood up and was like, hello. And it's too late to really like do anything. I tried to get on that rock ledge, but he was just too close. I didn't have enough time to really like think it through. There's another one right out there. Yeah, if we don't find any disinfectant or old man's beard on this island, then I'll probably go straight for the garage, because I know that we've got some in there. Really random spot. We'll get it later. Ooh. Maybe we'll do it now. Let's see what it is. Looks like a stick, reclaimed wood, and then the fish. I wouldn't be mad about having the fish, but this is another stick. How often, for beachcombing, how often does this stuff spawn? That's my question. The sticks, yeah, like there's, and I kind of talked about this before, there's just not enough there, like, to really think about, like, you know, long-term at Interloper. You're not going to find things that are going to help you really survive. Come on, give me some
The owner's around.
revolver ammunition. Obviously some disinfectant.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Go this way and we try to find some old man's beard. It's really kind of my only option right now. Fortunately, we're not cold. I have a lot more options when I'm not cold. Let's see one of these guys. Okay, keep moving. Need to quit running quite so much too. It's not progressing too quickly. We might be able to get Rockfall done and then somehow get our way up to Jackrabbit. I didn't anticipate all the wolves being over there either, but it is what it is. I mean, can't always be easy, right? Still just shaking my head at that. I think that I even recently on one of the social media pages, someone was like, you always hear him bark first before the wolf comes and gets you. It's like, sometimes that's not true, because, I don't know, he might have barked, but it was already far too late. He was already, we probably could have even run from him and not gotten away. So this should be Rockfall here. More control here, I'm sure we can, let's see anything. So, I'm gonna have to turn around and go back. Problem is I've been running so much too, and I'm tired. I wonder if we could catch a couple hours of sleep or something. Okay. Just need to hit Jackrabbit. It becomes a question of can I get there or not. Car over here, we probably need to search.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Doing that bad. Fortunately, Stalker, you know, like I could go to sleep tonight. Obviously, I got to deal with this infection risk, but I could go to sleep tonight and I'll recover all of my conditions compared to Interloper, where it would probably take me a solid week in game to recover without any herbal tea or anything. Any antiseptic in here, please? We got a note. Do a note about where I can find some antiseptic. So,
We'll take it.
nothing. Last hope is the trunk. Yeah, part of the course. Alright. Just looking out there for any old man's beard. Problem is, like, you see it all the time when you don't really need it, and then when you need it, you can't find it. That's always kind of my experience with it. So normally I try to be more prepared than we are right now.
Rest soon.
I think we can get a couple hours in. Just gonna throw my bed in the middle of the street here. I don't see you back there.
I could eat a horse.
Really need to go the other way, I think so. We'll go this way. We're gonna have to get by those wolves one way or another. Whether I have to take some creative route, something like that. We'll do it if we need to. Maybe if I kind of hug the beach over here, I can get up that way. And hope. Yeah, that advanced quickly. So I just gotta hope that I find some old man's beard over there. Or some antiseptic in the house. What's the consequence of getting an infection risk? I can't think of it right now. I think it's probably just gonna mean I gotta sleep for a few days. Not great, guys. Not great. I don't see any wolves at the moment, but it's possible they just haven't spawned in yet. I also don't remember being able to get this close to the water, which was one of my other complaints about Beachstone, is that you pretty much had to go swimming to get to you fall through the ice. But so far, not having that problem at all. And I'm kind of pushing my luck a little bit here, though. I'm not going to grab this stick right now. I'd like to have that fish. Maybe we could cook it, but I don't think we'll live. I don't want to deal with the wolves, so. Oop, there it is. There she was. Alright, no wolves yet. We can get to the island. I think we'll be okay avoiding the wolves. I think maybe we just caught them in a weird spot in their zone. Or not a weird spot, but they were basically right in front of us. So if we can get here and get up the hill, then we should be good. There he is. Just crawl the whole way. Just not deal with them. Tell you what though, I do need to skip this. Make sure we hang on to well fed. See if we can't do this without being seen. I feel like a lot of times after they howl like that, they turn around and go back. So he might be facing the direction. But I think we'll be able to get up this hill without being seen. At least high enough to the point where we can get indoors before he can get us. Here we are. A little dangerous to do this right here, but wanted to get it done. We need to find some openings here too, so let's do some looking. There's the house. Let's look at all the trees. I feel like I've seen something before. More rabbits, all kinds of rabbits here. Okay, there's some right there. But the problem is I need 2 veins of wood. Yeah, and there's some down here. Okay, we might be okay. This might be enough. I think it's 3 of them. Only one shot. Oh, there we go. Clutch. That was clutch. Yeah, we're gonna. Never a dull moment this thing, guys. You're just walking along, out of care in the world, and wolf just totally mugs you. Yeah, I've got to say, like, I know I keep bringing it up. There's a fish out there. But, like, by far, the biggest things that I seem to be finding on the beach over there is just wood and the fish. So, like, you know, using it as a long-term survival mechanic, I guess maybe because you get the food, but, like, the wood doesn't really benefit you all that much because, like, there's wood everywhere. I mean, maybe that piece of chopped wood, if I ran out of hatchets or stuff like that, then I don't have that wood that I cut, but I feel like an interloper most of the time anyway, I'm picking up sticks, which I would be able to use. It's more so starting the fire, that would be the issue, right? So So like if I could find some matches on the beach, that's great. Let's go. Okay, we need to actually make those bandages. So we've got the supplies for them, but we need to make 2. Okay, and then let's apply them. 85%, we were getting close. Oops, we need to go. It's weird that I got 2 risks. It's like almost like I got attacked twice, but I definitely did not. Okay, I'm just going to do this to find the bed and then get straight back. We'll search this place in the morning when it's lighter. Oh no, it's a dress shirt. I thought it was that fisherman's sweater for a minute. Oh, we need to eat. I don't think we're bad enough to need the herbal tea. Let's go ahead and eat this peanut butter. And I don't have any soda
I would do anything
left.
for a drink.
So, yeah, we need to go back to the garage because I think we've got a pretty good buildup of water there. So let's go ahead and sleep. Just to get the sun up. This is going to be last. Oh, there should be a toilet here, though, actually. So we'll be able to get some that way. Yeah, right here. Okay, perfect. That buys us a little bit of time. But yeah, now, I mean, we need to go back to the garage anyway to, let's see if there was any antiseptic in here. Nope, we would have been in trouble. We hadn't found that old man's beard. We would have been hurting, for sure. I'll probably be, I'm going to be pretty selective on what I take and what I leave. Just because we don't have a ton of carry weight. If it's something that I don't really need, then I'll probably just leave it. 37%, we'll leave it. Ooh, I almost missed that, guys.
Thank you.
98%.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
We're just really heavy now, though. Honestly, I may leave the water. As long as we're going right back to the garage. We've got plenty of water there. Let's see what else we can leave. I want to be able to run.
This'll come in handy.
Pretty lackluster. See the coffee. I don't know that we'll take the coffee. It's super light, but I don't know that we'll ever actually use it.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Okay. Problem with that is it's like, it's almost good that I didn't find anything else. We can search this still. Yeah, and there's some boots back there. What is our boot situation like? Worn work boots versus
Hope nobody needs this
ragged
anymore.
trail boots. Let's take a look. I think I'd rather have the trail boots if they were in good shape. So I think I'm going to take them. And let me harvest this. Ah, gosh, I hate doing it, you know. Let's think about it for a second. All right, what can we leave? Let's top off on water, and we'll probably go ahead and leave that. It's not going to be a ton of carry weight, but it's going to be something. 3.5 pounds about. Yeah, there's just not much really that I'm going to be willing to leave, unfortunately. Guess we could leave the sticks. I don't really need those right now. Yeah, and that's just about it, guys. I've finished these, right? Let's see. I don't think so. I don't think I've read any of these. Nope. 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 Got a lot of reading to do. Nope. Jeez. I didn't realize we had so many books. Okay. Well, yeah, that's... Oh, we're able to run now. Okay. So we must, like, be just under that threshold to run, so... Let's go. Of course, it's nice and foggy for us this morning. But I think we're going to be okay. I think there's one more fishing hut over here that maybe we can search. See if we find anything after I've spent that time leaving stuff behind. I guess really all we left was the water, right? So it's not like we left anything of significance. Just stick to the island while we can. I don't know that we've been to that one yet, so we'll hit that on our way. Maybe we have. Honestly, guys, I don't remember. I feel like maybe we did last time I was complaining about beachcombing. I feel like because I was over in that general area. But we'll see. We'll check it out regardless. And then we should be able to pretty much just make a turn that direction and head back towards the garage. And I know someone in the comments in one of the prior episodes did mention that like the garage is probably not the best place to be kind of setting up shop here in Coastal Highway, and I get that. But really, since it's Faithful Cartographer, like the time that I spent there wasn't going to be very much, right? Because we're supposed to be out and about, kind of doing other things, and I think that's pretty much been true. Except now that we need to go back there, we've got to worry about the wildlife. No, not been here yet. Me find just like the heaviest thing possible. And I guess you know what I didn't do at the last one we went to? I didn't mark that dang house either. It's okay. I'm not going back to do it. I didn't go back for the trailer. I'm not going to go back for it. We need to get back in the practice of doing that, especially if I'm going to be hauling around all this spray paint. To go.
I could eat anything right now.
It wouldn't hurt me to hunt. At least kill one deer or something now that we've got a rifle. It's in great shape too. So we'll see what kind of shape we're in once we get back to the garage and see if it makes sense to stay there and sleep for a while, or just immediately kind of dump what we're leaving, pick up what we want to take, and then get back out on the road. We'll kind of have to see what kind of condition we're in once we get there. If we're tired, we might sleep for a while, or we could, I guess, do that whole inventory transaction and then go to the cottages over that direction and sleep. In fact, we can barely see the wolves over there on the horizon. You guys might not even be able to see them. But they're there. They are most definitely there. Alright. There's one over there. He's well far enough away that we don't have to worry about him. gonna go right through the middle of them, hopefully. It's kind of cool how that one hill is just kind of sticking out there. Kind of a cool view. Yeah, so maybe basically turn and go straight at this point. Not too much farther to go. I don't think I would want to waste a bullet, but I guess we could load this in case we come across the wolf up here or something like that. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to shoot one at this point, but in case we needed to, definitely could. Let's see what we see in terms of wolves. Nothing yet. It's gonna be on the other side of this hill that we're really gonna worry about it. So maybe we'll kind of get towards the top and then crouch and sneak our way over and see what we see, and if there's nothing, I guess we could just make a run for it too. Yeah, there's one over there. Okay, cool, already. Let's just go. I don't know where he is, so. Not even gonna look. Not even gonna look. Alright. Yeah, so I definitely get the argument for not being here, but God, look at all the stuff we have here. I forgot about that huge stash. Goodness. Okay, so let's leave the rifle, or at least put it down. Yeah, because we've got to... Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud right now. Can I put him on the tire? Put him on the tire. Let's leave one of our hatchets. Let's leave the better one. The better knife we'll leave. Let's refuel our... Oh, we have 2 lanterns, of course. Fill him up for the trip. We still have quite a bit of fuel. I'm going to leave those. I don't think we'll need them on this trip, because we're going to come back this way. So let's see, where are we going? We're going to Desolation Point. There's not going to be that many buildings. I'm going to leave one of those. Away. The flashlight, I don't know. Have you guys ever gotten used out of the flashlight? I personally really haven't. It's just like kind of a gimmick to me. Let's see, what else can we leave? We don't have a revolver yet, but the ammo's not super heavy.
I never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
Back to... Oh no, gosh dang it. I was like, how did we just get this sprain risk? Alright, well, that's my fault. You guys are probably like, have been watching it down in the corner, been like, you need to eat something, dummy, you need to eat something. And sure enough, I did not. It is what it is.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You'll be fine. Can opener we need. Yeah, I'd love to leave some of these books behind, but I never know when I'm going to have an opportunity to read, so we'll take them. The coal, I'm not going to take. Right, I don't think there's a reason to. I guess the forge? Yeah, let's keep the coal.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
A couple pieces of scrap. Let's take those. We can make some arrowheads maybe while we're over there. I don't think we need to mess with making tools right now, because we've got plenty here. So I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much. Health. Eat it. Oh yeah, we need to dump some extra clothes. So let's take a look at our clothing situation and see what makes sense. I should spend some time really quickly repairing some things. Yeah, okay, what I got's that's fine. That's fine. Well, this stays better. Okay. Ooh, I wanted to do this, so let's do that. Do I have any leather anywhere else? I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've recorded in this series, so I don't necessarily remember where I've left everything. Let's check some of our drawers to see if I have any loose leather already. I don't think I probably do. Oh, I never searched this stuff. It's probably all empty anyway. And I saw several sodas when we came inside too. So I never really finished searching this, which is probably because I had more stuff than I really needed to worry about searching. Which is kind of still the case. Nope, nothing. I don't do this one either. Interesting. I don't know what the deal is here, guys. Why I never would.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Search this. None of this has been searched. Super strange. Oh my goodness. That can't be right. That can't be right. I would have searched some of this stuff, wouldn't I? Go look in here. Yeah, so I searched. I don't know what to do list. Maybe I just was truthfully that careless. Oh, we've got these shoes we can break down. I'll feel better about doing that over the boots. So I guess let me do one last check. I think the situation's fine. Yeah, we can leave a bunch of stuff behind. We don't have anything better than what we've got on any of the categories. Okay.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
We'll repair those trail boots, and then I think we'll head towards the cottages and maybe try to sleep there tonight. Repair. Worn. Can I do it again? It'd be nice if they were in pretty good shape. Okay, decent. It's good enough. Just seeing if there's anything else. I think that just needs some leather. Let's see if we can't get this done.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
We'll make this the last thing and head out. Oh, we need to grab some water. Probably good. I don't think I'm going to take the rifle. Honestly, it's pretty heavy. I think we'll just leave it. I've only got 2 rounds anyway. So I think we'll just leave it behind. We've got plenty of stuff to eat. Ooh, that's a good point. I was like, we probably will want to take something down once we get over to Crumbling Highway, but I don't have anything to do that with. Well, let's take this. I still don't think I'm going to take any food. Let's take that. We'll take all the canned goods we have. I'm sure we'll find some cattails there too. So, that's probably good. What do I have on me for tools? I don't have a hammer. Did I have a hammer out me? Guess we might as well search this. I swear I would have searched this.
Thank you.
unfortunate. There's a chance we'll find one like on the Riken, but there's a chance obviously we won't too.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Take the hacksaw. We should probably take antiseptic too. As much as I hate carrying that weight, we should probably have some in case. And then let's go ahead and do ourselves a favor. Oh, yeah, no, that's right. That's what I wanted to do. Make some more bandages since we used up what we had. And I will leave the pelt here. And I think we're good, guys. I think that's everything I'm going to do. We're a little overweight, but not bad. Honestly, if we could get some of those books read, we'd be fine on weight. Because we're carrying around like 6 or 7 books. I need to stop and do that. Just like spend 2 or 3 days inside reading. But alright, yeah, let's get on the road. Let's see if we can't get out of here without making too much of a mess once we get out on the road. Crouched. He's quite a ways away, but the problem is there's being a little brave right here. Tried better, I didn't find anything. Alright, yeah, let's get on the road. I'll probably stick to the road for a while just to avoid any wolves that are out on the ice or anything like that. We're going to make a clean getaway. Very nice. Okay. Of course, we've got a headwind we got to fight through though. It's never easy, guys. You make all these plans and preparations, and then when you leave, you gotta deal with unfortunate circumstances. Did we hit that cabin up there? I guess the answer would be on the map, right? No, I don't think we did. It's not a location, but let's go up there. What the heck? We're right here. It's not far off the course, so let's just do it. I mean, we could probably go to sleep for a couple hours too, I think. And then continue our trip over. I guess the answer is going to be, hopefully it has a mark on the door, which it's not, so it should mean we've not been here. Oop, new location.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Sock after sock. I'm just gonna leave them. Got so many socks at this point. So much breaking. It's like I don't want to spend the time searching, but I hate to miss on anything. Especially since I am not going to Desolation Point with any weapons. Or anything to hunt with, I guess. Probably a better way to say that. You know, I kind of need all the food I can find.
I could eat a horse.
I'm not nearly that hungry. Okay. Kitchen's, almost done.
I'll take it.
Take that for sure. Problem is, yeah, we're getting super heavy now. If we managed to have kept well fed, we'd be fine, but we didn't. Some chips. Ski jacket. That's in really good shape. Yeah, we'll make that change. And we'll probably end up leaving the other one behind. Man, it's almost like, do we turn around and go back to the garage and leave some of the stuff
I think
behind?
I can use this.
Butter. I'm just gonna have to leave some stuff here, guys. Ooh, there's those combat boots. I think what we got is probably better, especially since it's in better condition at this point. If those were like, 80% or above, I'd probably
This will come in handy.
I think that hoodie is not gonna be better than anything we've got. A ton of lantern fuel. I'm kind of surprised by that, honestly. This side of the bed. So heavy. We left in like just enough weight, and now we're like way over.
I'll take it.
Leave those. All right, let's sleep for a couple hours. I'm gonna keep powering through. I'm just go. I'm gonna call everything we left in here stuff we don't really need, and it's a flare, and call it good. Only thing I really have any second thoughts on is the pair of boots in there, but we should be fine. We don't really need them, and ideally I'd like to find something even better, like the insulated boots, or obviously eventually make the deerskin boots. So I'm not gonna worry about them. We'll just forget they're there. See if we can get by these wolves without getting in trouble.
I need to find food.
They're pretty far over there, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're good. Unless one of them just all of a sudden takes a crazy turn right towards us. You can see the bear way off in the distance too. I think, so the crafted clothing is always nice because it's so warm, but it is always so heavy. So if we don't need it, I think I might avoid it. Obviously, it's going to get colder over time here since we're on Stalker, but we'll see. We'll see how bad we're doing. But it'd be nice to be able to not have that extra weight, be able to move around pretty freely. But, you never really know. I'm not sure how warm we'll be able to stay without it. So we'll see what it's like when we get to that point. But for now, I'm just not going to worry about it, especially since we really want to be on the move in this series and getting things mapped, getting tied down, waiting for pelts to cure, and then spending the 2 or 3 days it's going to take to craft stuff. If we can avoid doing that, then I think that's probably a win for us and what we're trying to accomplish in this. I guess we don't really have a time limit. We are working towards something, but it's not like we're trying to accomplish it in a certain amount of time. So we could do that if we need to, but I'm just kind of considering it an optional thing we can do. We don't necessarily need to make that a priority or anything like that. I'm keeping myself from starving. I'm going to try and get well fed again, obviously. Should have been paying more attention. Honestly, I lose well fed more times just because I'm not paying attention than I ever really have, because I've honestly run out of food or something like that. It's kind of just silly. second. So where do we need to be to map this, is the question.
I could eat a horse. Let's say in a lot, because I love horses.
Let's do it right here and see if this crosses it off the list. Okay. Let's see. So we should be down to 2. Yep. Which are Commuter's Lament into Crumbling Highway, which is right around the corner here. So let's go do those maybe. And we could almost just push into Crumbling Highway tonight. Problem is we would have a ways to go before we got to any shelter. Plus I think there's some wolves over here, right? We need to be cautious of them. We've searched everything over here already too, so I'm not going to spend the time to double check any of that. The wolves are usually down on the water. There's that basement in Crumbling Highway that you can sleep in. I think if I keep pushing, that's where I'm going to try and go. It's just a question on if we can get there or not tonight. We're getting pretty far away from the cottages. Maybe we could sleep in this car or something. Too heavy for us to take.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
One little flare shell. I'm gonna leave the flare always. You guys probably hate me for that, but I don't get as much value out of the flares personally.
It's getting dark out here.
Did that
Time to look for shelter.
I did. Okay, that counted. Didn't show up on our actual map, so I was a little worried that it didn't credit that to us. And I guess, yeah, let's just push into Crumbling Highway. I think it's a bit of a walk. Let's turn around and let's map right here. Ooh, I need to eat. So let's eat some actual food. And hopefully we can get through here. And I should probably map right here really quickly. That's probably one of our... Please don't turn into a wizard the second I have to put myself in a spot too far to really get anywhere quickly. I know this is called Crumbling Highway, but something really major would have had to have happened. I guess there was an earthquake, right? That would probably do it. So remember this. Crouch going through here. I don't think there's any caves or anything though between here and that basement. Maybe that basement's not as far as I'm thinking it is. It might just be right up here. In which case we're in good news, or we're in good shape. I just, for some reason, remember having to walk. Yeah, it's right there. I remember having to walk a long ways, but that's probably the Coastal Highway stretch that I was thinking of. So let's get into there, and we'll call that our home for the
Anything
night.
right about now.
And then we'll obviously have to map this region. And we'll be on to Desolation Point. This shouldn't be too far. Like I said, there's usually a wolf up here, but I wonder if it's the weather. Why I'm not seeing it. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it tomorrow. Let's just get inside. I can do pitch black. Not too bad. I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, but we'll go ahead and we'll just throw down the bedroll and plan to go to sleep. Let me eat something. But what we will do is probably go ahead and wrap up this episode here. We're a little bit over time, and we'll pick up the start of the next episode. We'll basically map out, where are we, guys? Crumbling Highway, and get started with that. And then once we get that done, obviously we'll be ready to move into Desolation Point. So all of that is to say, I do appreciate you all tuning into the episode. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like, leave any comments you'd like to, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, just would definitely invite you to go ahead and do that. So yeah, guys, thanks. I'll catch you in the next one.